Steph, really rose to the occasion, won a championship at UConn. Did you see that kind of championship fiber in him to go out and do what he did tonight?
Yeah, I think, like even last year, I think he plays a brand of winning basketball. That's both offensively and defensively, and I think he was big for us on both ends of the court tonight. Rebounding the ball, scoring the ball, distributing. Defending Luka. Obviously, he had those 4 fouls, but I think other than that, I think he played a great game.
What can you say about Keldon early on? He kind of set the tone, it seemed like, with those 13 first quarter points.
I mean, KJ, he did what he's done all year. I think he's been one of the best players coming off the bench this year. I think he's got to be, in contention to be one of the 6 men of the year. And even when he's not scoring, he comes in and it's like he just immediately gets an offensive rebound, or he immediately gets a loose ball, gets on the floor, or he scores. I think he brings so much energy for us. Even, games where we haven't started off well, he comes in, he affects the game. Games that we're playing well, he comes in, he adds to that. So he brings it every single night.
You, Dylan, Steph have now played twice together, and now Steph is really in his rhythm tonight. How do you feel like you guys are figuring out how to play together? What do you do with off the court to try to gel with them and get that chemistry?
Yeah. I mean, off the court, they're so young. They're just super young-minded, but I mean, they're just great. They're great guys to be around. As a team, do game nights. Guys like to play board games. There's many different things. I think that guys try to do something together. Figure out ways to get together. But I mean, just their talent on the court. Them being able to get downhill. I think they're easy guys to play off of because they are so unselfish and they have the ability to create for themselves, create for others. Same with me, but I think it makes it easy to play off of guys like that.
And you guys have built this kind of high-pace offense with Victor out, and obviously it's with Victor, because he can post up, it makes sense to slow it down to a degree. How do you feel like you can take this offense that's been one of the most efficient in the league and blend that with the way you play with Victor if he comes back?
I mean, we try to do the same thing. Even when he was playing, we wanted to have our pace up, and obviously with him, he's around the rim so much. This is defensively, we get the ball out with Vic trailing. I mean, he's one of the best bigs ever to play that's also can play on the perimeter. So I think it makes his game even easier. Like I said, with the 3 guys that we have, and even with KJ and Dev, guys being able to get downhill. You touch the paint and Vic's trailing. Either the big is guarding him or he's stopping the ball, and you're throwing it to Vic for warm-up trailing 3. So those are things that we would consider a successful possession, make or miss. Vic's getting a wide open 3. Vic's getting a wide open 3 with 16 on the clock. That's a great possession for us. And obviously, whenever things do break down, that is someone that you can get the ball to. You can slow it down, and he can create for himself or create for somebody else. So I think it adds a dynamic to our offense.
Darren, given what you've accomplished in this league, what's been kind of your mentorship approach with Dylan so far?
I mean, just going out and continuing to be himself, because you are coming into a group that before this, we have talented players, and we felt like coming into this year, even before the draft, that we have a chance to do something special. And then you add a talented guy like that, we don't want you to come in here and try to be something that you're not, or try to do something that you haven't been doing. We want you to take the ball, we want you to get downhill, create for yourself, create a shot for somebody else, and then continue to do that. Defensively, we're trying to pick up full court, play fast, and I think he adds another dynamic to us, because how many teams have a bunch of defenders that can really defend guys like that. So I want him to continue to do what he's doing. I think he's doing a great job at it.
Darren, Lakers cut it to 8 with 3:36 left. You hit that 3. Were you looking for that shot, or did it just kind of come your way? And if you don't hit it, think about what may have happened.
I mean, we're going to have to go down the line of how many times I've gotten a wide open corner 3 in the last 5 years. So I don't know how many of those I'm just going to miss. And I mean, with that, it comes off of being able to play off of them, because Steph gets downhill. I forgot what even happened to all that play, but it was like a breakdown. We broke the defense down. Steph gets a catch. He gets downhill. I don't know where the guy that was guarding me was at. I think Luka might have fell, or something happened on that possession, and then getting them in rotations, and I get a wide open 3. They can go and play. What if he missed that? I'm probably not missing that shot. So I think we responded well to their run. And playing against a team like that, I think they were second in the West coming into this game. Like, you know, they're not going to go away. You know, they're gonna make it a game. And in that fourth quarter, they did, but we were able to answer it and be able to finish the game out. And I think that's a mature win. That's what we would call it.
De'Aaron, coming here from last season, mid-season, to this team, is this what you envision playing in high-stakes games like this?
1,000%. I mean, you see, and obviously, even without Vic, like, I think we have so much talent on this team that we are able to be in any game that we play in. So, see what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, just the talent that we have in this locker room, like, yes, I 1,000% envision us being able to play in high stakes games like this, and this is just a stepping stone. You know, obviously we want to win the East tournament, but at the end of the day, what we want to do is win the NBA championship, and you have to continue to build towards that. And playing in games like this is what helps you.
Hey, folks. So,
Thank you. We're gonna wrap up. Thank you.